Welcome students in Sanjeevanee Mahavidyalaya Chapoli, run by Navayuvak Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Chapoli. College is affiliated to Swami Ramanand Marathwada University Nanded. Department of Physics again welcomes to you. This class is for B.Sc second year students, physics students, semester 4, paper number 9, basic electronics. Now we shall study about another type of diode, that is photodiode. The symbol of photodiode is similar to light emitting diode. What is the change? What is the difference that we should know? The symbol is like this. It is also a semiconductor device commonly known as pin photodiode. It consists of a PN junction, and in case of a light emitting diode and pin diode, photodiode, the difference in symbol is what? Here these rays are incident like this, inward, and in case of our light emitting diode, these arrows are what? Outside. Light is emitting here, that's why arrows are outside in LED. And in case of photodiode, light is incident, that's why arrows are what? Inside, we say. As usual, this electrode is anode, this one is cathode. This is the symbol of your photodiode. Practically we see photodiode is like this. Again there is a question of how to identify anode and cathode. It is written cathode, it is written anode. This is not sufficient. One has to see this notch. Carefully you observe. And the electrode which is near to the notch is said to be cathode, and another one is said to be what? Anode. Otherwise, longer one is anode and short one is what? Cathode. Clear? But sometimes what happens? While mounting on the PCB, we cut these electrodes. And then how to identify? So in such a cases, one has to observe carefully this notch. And by considering this position of notch and the electrodes, we can easily identify which one is cathode and which one is anode. See, this is also what? The symbol of what? Photodiode. How to identify electrodes? Longer electrode is anode and shorter one is what? Cathode. And one more term I have told you, that we have to see the notch. Clear? So what is the difference between symbol of LED and symbol of photodiode? The difference is what? Only in case of LED light, these rays are shown outside. The difference in the symbols of LED and the photodiode, you got it. Clear? Once more I will revise in short. In photodiode, incident arrows are shown, and in case of LED, outside, outward arrows are shown on the symbol. So that easily you can identify the symbols of LED and photodiode. Now let's turn to next slide. Actually, what is photodiode? A photodiode is a PN junction or pin semiconductor device that consumes light energy to generate electric current. With the help of light is incident on it and electricity is produced. In short, light energy is consumed and generated electricity or electric current. Photodiode is a special type of diode which convert light energy into current or voltage. It means using photodiode one can obtain current or voltage. It is also referred as photodetector photosensor or light detector. It consists of a PN junction. Photodiode conducts in a reverse bias. Already we have seen in the previous classes that about biasing. What is forward, what is reverse bias. Simple diode conducts in forward bias. Photodiode conducts in reverse bias. This one has to remember. Photodiodes are specially designed to operate in reverse bias condition. It is very sensitive to light, so when light or photons falls on the photodiode, it easily converts light into electric current. Solar cell is also known as a large area photodiode because solar cells, they function in the same way because it converts solar energy into what? Light energy. Solar energy or light energy into what? Electric energy. Photodiode is going to function the same. However, solar cells works only at bright light, but photodiode, it is very sensitive for light. If dim light is also incident on it, it will generate current or voltage. So this is nothing but one of the advantages of photodiode. How it works? What about its working? The construction and working of photodiode is almost similar to the PN junction, normal PN junction diode. It works similar to the function of the PN junction diode. P type, intrinsic and N type. Pin structure is mostly used for constructing the photodiode instead of PN junction structure because pin structure provides fast response time. Remember, pin structure provides fast response time. That's why pin photodiodes are mostly used in high-speed applications. What is the benefit of using photodiodes? Because they provide fast response time, so that photodiodes are most used in high-speed applications. Those applications which require high speed, so in such a cases photodiodes are utilized. So this is one of the best applications, advantages of photodiode. Circuit diagram is shown here. Pin diode, or we say photodiode. Here incident is shown. Light is incident here. Clear? Whenever light is incident on it, these electrons and holes, which are in P type means holes and N type material means what? Electrons. These electrons and protons, they activate because of what? Incident photons. And because of the flow of flow of electrons through the P type and N type of materials due to the incident photons. Here current will flow through this wire or circuit. So in this way, because of the incident photons, light is incident on it, then it gives us current or voltage. Photodiode. Whenever electric field appliances cross across the PN junction, then the electrons and will move towards it and recombines in the depletion region. Light absorbed in the depletion region due to recombination of electrons and holes cause to generate electron hole pair, which contribute the photo current. Here it is shown also in figure also. They combine with each other and electric current is to be formed. Photocurrent is obtained. The photocurrent generated in photodiode is directly proportional to the absorbed light intensity. Current produced in the or generated in the photodiode is what? Is proportional to absorbed light intensity. If light intensity absorbed is more photocurrent is generated. In the intensity of photon or packets of light absorption depends on the energy of photon. That is, lower the energy of photons, the deeper the absorption. This point is important. Energy of photons is lower, deeper the absorption. To make the external circuit flow through the circuit, to make the external current flow through the circuit, the two terminals of diodes are electrically connected. Before reaching the junction field, if the created minority carriers of that region recombine with the bulk carriers of that region, the carriers are lost and no external current flows through. The total current passes through the photodiode is sum of photocurrent and the dark current, which flows with or without light. See, here one more concept is coming, that is dark current. What is dark current? That we see. By minimizing the dark current, the sensitivity of the device can be increased. If dark current, right project, you remember, if dark current is reduced or minimized, the sensitivity of the photodiode can be increased. In order to increase the sensitivity of the photodiode, one has to decrease or one has to minimize the dark current. In case of photodiode, the leakage current is called as what? Dark current. What is dark current? So you may ask, what is dark current? Whenever there is a leakage of current through photodiode, that is said to be dark current. The current the photodiode produces with no light hitting the diode. What is dark current? The current which is produced by photodiode whenever no light is incident on it. Such a current is said to be what? Dark current. So one has to decrease or one has to minimize the dark current in order to what? In order to improve or in order to increase the sensitivity of the device. So in short, you remember, sensitivity of the device is increased by decreasing or by minimizing the dark current. And what is dark current? The current, leakage current through the photodiode whenever there is no light is incident on it. Such a current is said to be what? Dark current. The dark current is both temperature dependent and voltage dependent. Dark current depends upon what? Temperature as well as the voltage. Increasing temperature or increasing the reverse bias increases the dark current. Remember, increasing temperature or increasing reverse current or reverse bias voltage, the dark current will increase. So, in order to reduce the dark current, one should not increase the temperature. One should not increase the voltage, reverse bias. So, this is the point. So, after this, we shall discuss the remaining matter in next lecture. If the dark current is minimized, sensitivity of the photodiode increases. This we have already seen. So the dark current serves as a basic current that cannot be avoided. The remaining matter we shall discuss about photodiode in next lecture.